Hello. Today we're going to talk about speakers, about computer desktop bookshelf speakers. These are Chinese-made Microlab Solo 6C speakers, 50 watts per channel, pretty decent sound for its price range, although they look ugly. So what I decided to do today is take them apart, take all the speakers out, take all the filters out, build new boxes for them, and put it all back together. Let's see how it turns out. So first we have to take apart the original speakers, take the driver out of the boxes. First we remove the woofer, then the tweeter, then carefully take out all the boards and the amplifier and everything what else is in that speaker that could be reused later in the new boxes. Just simply remove all the screws you can find. Remove the front baffle. The same goes with the second speaker. Take a picture of how it looks like assembled, so it will be easier to put it back. For the boxes I use ready-made pine boards, panels. Cut them to width first with a table saw. Then change the angle of my table saw to 45 degrees. And then cut all the parts to 45 degrees angle. Polish them a little bit. Put them in one straight line. Apply some sticky tape. Flip the whole thing upside down and put some wood glue where the joints will be. And then just wrap it together. Now I'm installing some pieces of wood for straightening the joints. Okay, so 2 basic boxes are ready. I'll let them for a couple of hours to dry. So I remove all the wrappings and then sand the whole thing up. Just use my random sander or sand the corners by hand and all the other parts. Now using pocket hole jig, I make some holes for the pocket holes so I can easily fix the front baffle later. I'm using a flush trim bit with a router to make the front baffle exactly the size as the box. Now I'm drawing circles for the speakers and using my circular jig with a router to cut out the exact circles for the speakers. Okay, so they fit perfectly. And now I'm using my drill press and the Frostner bits to cut out the holes for the tweeter. First I use 60mm bit and then 40mm bit. Okay, it fits perfectly. Now using a round bit, I'm rounding corners of the front baffle. This was a tricky part. These speakers had this remote control receiver, so I had to cut the hole by hand. Just using an old school chisel. Now put some glue on, put a baffle on, flip the box, clamp it down to the table and screw them using the pocket holes. So the first speaker cabinet is almost ready. And in the meantime, I did the second one. Great, now we're gonna paint it. Which color? I think let's do it white. Okay, let's start some paint job. Okay, that was funny. So, for the finish I used white acrylic paint. Just used 2 coats of white acrylic paint using a paintbrush and a roller to distribute the paint evenly. And then a few coats of acrylic lacquer, just a clear coat. And it turned out pretty nice, much better than the old ones. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe and share this video if you like it. Bye bye.